Palomar's speech and debate team has an international competition scheduled to take place in China.
And then he's been working for 57 years in radio, but he's not slowing down. We take a look into the career life of Doug Best. All this live on tonight's Prime Time Palomar.
Welcome to the Q1 studios from Palomar College. Prime Time Palomar. Award-winning news you can use starts now.
Hello, and welcome to this live edition of Prime Time Palomar. I'm Victoria Grimsley.
And I'm Sarah Tabrizi. The Associate Student Body elections for the offices of President and Vice President will begin May 7th and run till May 10th. This year's elections are being done by electronic voting, and an icon is placed on the main page of Palomar College's website. Current ASPC President Michelle Eichelberger is running for re-election against Palomar student Paola Oropeza. Running for ASPC position of Vice President are Jesse Lynn and Robert Rettenmeier. For more information, drop by their office on the main campus in the Student Union Building, room SU 102. You can cast your vote by going to lexpert.net/votepalomar.
The Palomar College speech and debate team have been asked to travel overseas for their very first international competition, which will take place in China. Ronald Linsday has the story.
Reusable fuel. The French have developed
Brendan Wortley and his speech and debate team have been working long, tedious hours practicing because they're headed overseas for Palomar College's first international speech and debate competition to be held at Zhejiang University in China.
We've been working with folks from the Chinese national team from Xi'an for 3 years now. We've hosted them here for a public debate at Palomar College, and we also got a chance to work with them at the Willamette Debate Camp last summer, and we've had a good time and everything's gone well, and Dean Chen from Xi'an University issued us an invitation to go, I guess, return the favor and get a chance to visit China, and we just happened to be able to accept.
As you can imagine, the team is quite excited about this great adventure to China.
Incredibly excited. Words cannot begin to describe it. I could throw out a whole bunch of adjectives here, but I'm sure you could imagine. I think that what I will bring to the table, as well as the other people on my team, is simply an American perspective. Like an American perspective debate, to do things differently. And just, I think that doing that and being able to talk with these people and have that level of camaraderie, and this is something that's very important. We should talk with these people, and it's going to be something we can learn from each other's cultures as well.
The Palomar debaters are hoping for gold medals to be hung around their necks at the end of the competition and be highly enriched by the overall experience as well.
Once we actually interact with people in that country and they interact with us, I think we'll really be able to see that we're all human, we're all common, we all want the same things, and we may think in different ways, and we may have different ways of debating, but we all have the same goals.
This is Ronald Lindsay reporting for Prime Time Palomar, wishing the debate team the best of luck in China. Now back to you, Victoria and Sarah.
Congratulations to the debate team on that exciting opportunity. Have fun in China, and we all wish you the best of luck.
Next Friday, Palomar students can be proud to graduate. Palomar's graduation ceremony will be held on the football field Friday the 18th, starting at 5 p.m. It's going to be a great event with proud students, happy families, and even bagpipes. If you plan on walking the line, be sure to grab a cap and gown from the campus bookstore and go to the Howard Brubeck Theater at 3:30 p.m. It's on the grass, so be sure to bring those flat shoes. To anyone who wants to watch it, it's open seating, but the seats are limited. Be sure to come early and get your seat.
At 81 years old, most people are retired, or at least they're thinking about it, but not KKSM's Doug Best. Reporter Matt O'Brien has the story.
Today, most people know Doug Best by his radio show on KKSM or the class he started teaching this semester here at Palomar College.
Quite flattered when I was contacted about teaching a class. The reason that I was chosen was because of my background, the length of it, and the time that I've been on the air, and the class that they were talking about was broadcasting.
But as a Canadian World War II veteran new to San Diego, getting his start in the radio industry wasn't easy.
It was very difficult to get a job after World War II, particularly when you were an alien. And the classic answer was, hey fella, we got enough of our own unemployed, we don't need to worry about you Canadians. But, you know, I was young and fearless, and I just kept going.
Persistence paid off, and Doug's long career in radio led him to interview several legends, including one with Louis Armstrong he'll never forget.
I had the opportunity to interview Louis Armstrong, and I think even you young folks will be acquainted with the name Louis Armstrong. Turned out he was just a fabulous individual. He was, you know, he was well on in years at that point in time, and he was history. He went way back into the 20s, but he was a man who was, I like to term it, colorblind. If you treated him all right, he would treat you all right.
Eventually, Doug's work in radio led him and his big band show to Palomar's KKSM, and even with 57 years under his belt, Doug shows no signs of stopping anytime soon.
It's been a great experience. I started in broadcasting, as I told you, way back in 1950, and I enjoy it as much today as the first day I went on the air.
For Prime Time Palomar, I'm Matt O'Brien. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Matt. If you want to hear more from Doug, just listen to his live show, Doug Best Swings, on Saturday mornings from 7 a.m. until noon on KKSM AM 1320 or channel 957 on Cox Digital Cable. Don't go anywhere, because when we come back, Prime Time Palomar will show off some of the winners of the CSAT Film Festival.
And then hear about a program that helps put smiles back on the faces of young Thailand tsunami victims.
We also have news for anyone taking summer classes and anyone in search of a job, so stick around. Welcome back to this live edition of Prime Time Palomar.
The CSAT Awards came and went last Friday, and Palomar went away with more than a few awards, including our very own Victoria Grimsley in first place for her production Make a Date.
From Palomar College, it's Make a Date, and here's your host, Kyle Skaggs.
Austin Hill took second place for his new segment on Science Spinners. The winners received a copy of the professional editing software Avid. Well, congratulations, Victoria, first place.
Thanks. I wasn't expecting it. It was really exciting.
Well, in other exciting news, I'm sure you've heard about Toys for Tots, but how about Toys for Thailand? Laura Cachado spent some time with some of this year's mission trip participants who could still use your help.
Toys for Thailand is an organization founded in 2004 after the tragic tsunami struck Thailand, leaving people with nothing and children with no families. Many children now live in orphanages. They are still fearful of another tsunami and can be found at times hiding high up in the mountains, afraid another tsunami is coming. Sasha Bailar, one of the founders of Toys for Thailand, has visited Thailand for the past 3 years and knows how important these toys are to the children.
One of the children said, I still have to look at the ocean, but now the ocean has different meaning. It's something that unpredictable, something that took my family.
Although many donations were sent to Thailand through various organizations, the money did not go to help the kids. Toys for Thailand helps by delivering toys and money donations directly to the orphanages. This year, 10 people will be going on the mission to help deliver toys.
There's even special backpacks filled with toys with the Palomar logo on it to give to as many kids in Thailand as possible.
But we also take money and make donations directly to the schools, the orphanages, the most needy children. And we try to do something direct, meaning that we'll buy the supplies or buy the clothes, shoes, activity, rather than just give it to an organization.
Melissa Bailar went on the mission trip last year.
Pretty heartwarming, but sort of sad at the same time to see these kids in their condition. Most of them didn't have their parents, And some of the places we went, they didn't have a lot of things, like a lot of the kids didn't have shoes.
Lise and her 3 children are making the trip this year for the first time.
We're very excited to bring our children in, to work with their children, to do field trips and special outings and art projects, and to bring more awareness when we come back and share it in the community.
The toys will be flown over to Thailand thanks to the generous donation by Thai Airline. 24 boxes went last year, which eventually ran out. This year, they would like to help more. Toys and donations are still needed.
Looking forward to it too. It's always great to see someone so happy because of something that you did.
The mission is set to take off at the end of May. Many donations are still needed. As you can see, stop by and talk to Maria in counseling. This is Laura Cachado reporting from Prime Time Palomar. Back to you.
If you'd like to donate, contact Maria Miller here at Palomar College at 760-744-1150 at extension 2188.
Well, here at Palomar, students are doing their best to keep things green. Not only did Palomar College make the state-mandated 50% diversion of trash from the waste stream, but Palomar College diverted 52% this year alone. Out of the total 1,162 tons of trash generated at the college, 600 tons were recycled. Beverage containers such as aluminum, glass, and plastic accounted for over 5 tons, while white and mixed office paper accounted for more than 46 tons. Congratulations, Palomar, for your efforts in making our community a better place.
And are you lost trying to figure out what you want to do for a career? Well, then why not go to the Career Center and check out some of the services they offer? The Career Center here at the San Marcos campus is available to students and community members. Nicole Moreau, a career counseling specialist, has plenty of advice for you confused students.
I think I would suggest to enroll in Counseling 165. It's a really, really good course.
In addition to the courses offered on career and major assistance, there are also some helpful databases that the Career Center has, like one called Eureka.
Is one that's encyclopedic. It has 820 occupations, and it has everything from skills, descriptions, skills, abilities needed.
And for all of you who already know what career you want to pursue, the Career Center can still help you with their job binders.
Listed different employers in different areas, from health to city jobs or working in education.
And if you don't like career researching on the computer, then you should take a look at the collection of books the Career Library has.
We have a really good library. We have the employment books, we have resume writing, cover letters, careers, let's say in engineering, career in health services.
And there is even more help for you students with the career fairs that take place here at our San Marcos campus.
We have 2 career fairs. One is usually in May, early May. The other one the student can check at the beginning of a semester in September.
Nicole says an average of 2,000 students come through the lab in the Career Center each month.
They're very friendly here in the Career Center.
So go to the Career Center to receive some useful information. You can also call them at 760-744-1150 at extension 2194 or 3125. Or you can go on their website at palomar.edu/counseling/career center.
Students attending classes this summer should be aware that some of your classes may be relocated. Classes that are normally scheduled at Poway High School and Mount Carmel High School will now both be held at Twin Peaks Middle School in Poway. You can find a listing of summer courses at palomar.edu. Summer classes that are not on the main campus start a week later, beginning on June 25th. Twin Peaks Middle School is located by Interstate 15 on Tierra Bonita Road in Poway.
Keeping students in school is the focus of an EOPS program here at Palomar College. Foster kids face many challenges. Some drop out of school, others join gangs. There are those who want to better themselves.
I want to get a job in EOPS so that I can understand the business, like how it works a little bit more, and how I can help others in my situation or who have been in my situation.
It's been very beneficial as far as my schooling getting paid for and stuff. Okay. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have nothing to worry about as long as I just get my grades. For foster youth and kids to come out here and just have something to fall back on and, you know, get help from an organization as such as the EOP. For all the bad stuff, there's going to be good. So just, you know what I mean, think positive about the situation, you know, about you being a foster youth, and just use that, turn that into motivation.
What an inspirational story. And if you want more information on EOPS or foster student programs, you can call 760-744-1150 at extension 2449. And stay tuned, because when we come back, we have what's hot and new in the movie theaters, everything from animation to magic.
And speaking of hot, we have a sizzling new way to get fit. Plus, Kyle will have a wrap-up on this semester's sports. So stay tuned.
Welcome back to Prime Time Palomar live from the Q1 studio.
There are a lot of cool movies coming out this summer.
And Laura Cachado shows us the hot ones. Let's take a look.
Shrek the Third, rated PG, opening Friday, May 18th.
Pardon me.
Ugh, totally oof.
Yeah, totally. With the returning all-star cast, including Mike Myers, Cameron Diaz, and Eddie Murphy. When marrying Princess Fiona, the thought of one day becoming king was the farthest from Shrek's mind. Shrek faces this reality when he finds himself heir to the throne due to his father-in-law, King Harold's sudden death. He may be named the next king unless he and his friends Donkey and Puss in Boots can convince a faraway cousin of Fiona's to take over the throne.
Okay, you have a very full day filling in for the king and queen.
I think that went pretty well. DreamWorks, Shrek the Third.
I know he's a jerk and everything, but I gotta admit, that charming makes me hotter than July.
If you're seeking some action, Pirates of the Caribbean at the World's End, rated PG-13, starring Johnny Depp, Orlando Bloom, and Keira Knightley, opens May 25th. The heroes, Will Turner, Elizabeth Swann, and Captain Barbossa, return to navigate through the treacherous wild waters and the Earth's beyond, trying to free Captain Jack Sparrow. Meanwhile, the ghost ships travel the seven seas, wreaking havoc. This adventure leads them to a battle, forcing them to choose a side. The choice will not only affect the outcome of their own life and fortune, but also the entire future of the pirate way.
You're mad.
If I wasn't, this would probably never work.
Potter fans, mark your calendar for July 13th. The much-anticipated sequel, Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, not yet rated, lands into theaters. Harry's return to his 5th year at Hogwarts School is met with most of the wizarding community turning a blind eye to the possibility that Lord Voldemort has returned. Harry takes matters into his own hands by teaching a small group of students, calling themselves Dumbledore's Army, how to defend themselves for what could be an extraordinary battle against the dark arts set to take place.
Thanks, Laura. Those are some great movies to choose from.
And now we have Kyle Skaggs here in the studio with us to tell us the latest in sports. Kyle?
Thank you. Well, half the sports have already finished the state championships, but haven't gotten back to me as how they did, except for swimming, which is where we'll find my sports profile. Today's sports profile is on the only girl who went to state for swimming, Callie Kurshouse.
I started swimming in 3rd grade just because I started every sport and just thought I'd give it a try. Jumped in the pool when I was like 2, 3 years old, my Easter dress, and I've always loved swimming since. I've been swimming on and off for 13 years now, and this is my 2nd year at Palomar.
She's just a really strong swimmer. She's really competitive.
Throughout the season, she was consistently placing first or second in her backstroke events, as well as adding to our success in the freestyle events.
My favorite part of swimming is probably the social aspect. I just love meeting new people, getting along with everyone. They're all like brothers and sisters to me, and the competitiveness is just a drive for me. I like to be first.
She's fun to be around with. She likes to have fun.
Doesn't smash the camera.
She talks a lot. Once she starts, there's no way you can stop her.
A treat to work with in the pool here, and definitely a character in practice too.
She's just waiting, you know? She's just procrastinating.
What should you do, like? Callie is a very energetic person, and she likes to be busy and just do things to keep her energy flowing. Consistently, she was placing first or second at most invitationals.
She's 3rd, I think, in the 50, and I think she's 4th in the 100.
Callie, thank you for 2 wonderful seasons, and I know that you'll be successful at whatever you put your mind to, and if you need my help in the future, you know I'll be there to help you.
While other sports have already gone and come back from state, both men and women's tennis have yet to go to state. They will start on Thursday, May 10th and go through the 12th. As for softball, they have their state championships May 18th through the 20th. The softball team has clinched their 22nd title in a row, and still, they're going to state still. Good luck to all the Lady Sluggers, and that's all for spring sports in 2007. Well, it was a lot of fun, guys. It really was.
It was a lot of fun, wasn't it?
Thank you, Kyle. Well, that may be it for sports, but keep watching because
up next, we'll show you one unusual way to stay fit and have a lot of fun. Coming up next on Prime Time Palomar Live.
Thanks for staying with us. You're watching Prime Time Palomar Live.
People are always looking for new and interesting ways to stay in shape, and there's nothing reporter Richard Boozy likes more than finding them for us.
4, stop, pivot,
pole dancing. Yes, you heard me right, but this isn't the pole dancing your naughty Uncle Bob goes on an evening. There's no nudity, no rowdy bachelors. In fact, there's no men at all. Just women who have found a way to get in shape and tone up while having fun at the same time. Palomar cinema student and pole fitness instructor Jamie Farthing invited me to one of her classes she runs with her longtime friend and fellow instructor, Michelle Brinkle.
You're getting cardio, so you're building up your heart, and then we do some toning, strength moves, as you saw we pulled up. So you're building your upper body, we have strength moves for your legs. It's kind of all of the troubled areas that women want to work anyway, their legs, their stomach, and their arms.
So it's the latest exercise trend for women. But is it going to give you a good workout and give the results women are looking for?
Exercise, learning to dance sexy, and fun. It's all of it's about fun. It puts a new twist on your workout, and everyone secretly does want to learn how to dance because it improves your confidence, makes you feel sexy, so we kind of combine them both. So it's just the trend now.
It is definitely a different kind of workout.
Don't be chicken, come on out. No, it's fun. So, you know, if you feel a little uncomfortable, come in, because with our personalities together, we have 10 years of dance experience, we have 10 years of fitness experience, and
you get a free comedy show with it all.
Yeah, we make you feel comfortable.
And just in case you need another reason why it's a women's only class. From Danza Dance Studio, here in Vista, I'm Richard Boozy, reporting for Prime Time Palomar. Back to you guys in the studio.
If you would like more information on pole fitness or other dance classes with Danza, you can call 760-598-5889 or visit their current website at myspace.com/DanzaInc. Well, thank you for watching Primetime Palomar, and thank you for being with us throughout the semester. I'm Sarah Tabrizi.
And I'm Victoria Grimsley. But before we end, let's meet some of the other people that made this news production possible. Meet the Primetime Palomar news team.
Hello, I'm Matt. I ran a lot of the cameras and did a lot of radio segments on our awesome radio station here at KKSN.
I'm the teleprompter lady, Natalie. This is Erin.
I'm Erin. I did camera today.
I'm Pierce. I did a little bit of everything from producing to directing to a whole bunch of things. Just watch the credits.
I'm Justin Park for Tech Talk and Audio.
I just want to thank a really great group of students for this semester. They put in a lot of hard work. This was totally student produced, from everything from the field to all the editing and everything. So we hope you liked it.
Bye.